Hello, boys and girls. This is Aunt Miriam's Corner, and let's continue to our creation story on part 7. The animals appear. But before we go to that, let's have a little prayer. Dear Jesus, please bless these little children that they may grow like you. Amen. For a few short hours, the birds had the world all to themselves. They flew happily through the air, perched on the branches of the trees, and walked or waddled through the flower-strewn meadows. No doubt they thought, if birds can think, what a lovely place God had made for them. But God had not made all this marvelous wonderland just for them. Early in the morning on the 6th day, a loud roar came from some forest glades. Birds in nearby trees soared into the air, chirping and twittering. Then, curious to see what it was all about, they flew back, and lo, there was a great golden yellow creature with a fine, strong neck, a long hair mane, and a bearing like a king. It was the very first lion to roam the earth. But look over there. Whatever can that be? Such a strange animal with 4 long legs, a big, long neck, and such a funny face. A giraffe, of course, ambling by with its head high in the air. It almost knocks the smallest birds out of the trees. And what is this? A huge creature with legs like tree trunks, big flapping ears, little tiny eyes, and on the end of its nose, a sort of long tube, which it tosses this way and that, sometimes even putting it into its curious little mouth. Oh dear, what fun God must have had making the elephant. Here come a couple of horses, perhaps black or brown. Such graceful creatures they are, as they canter by with their heads tossing and their feet going clippity clap in perfect rhythm. Now a couple of zebras with strange markings on their coats, 2 leopards with spots all over them, a crocodile waddling on its little short legs, a hippopotamus lumbering by with its huge mouth open, a camel with its humps, a deer with its antlers, a bear with its long shaggy coat. What a procession! And to think that God designed and made them all in such a little while. Yet this is not half the story. Not only did He make all the big animals, He made the tiny ones too. Just look there, a little dog barking and scampering about as all dogs have done from that day to this, a cat walking by with stately steps, a monkey swinging from branch to branch, a chipmunk making funny faces, a gopher burrowing fast to hide itself in the earth, a chameleon changing color every few seconds, a squirrel with a big bushy tail scurrying around looking for something to bury, and all this created in a single day. It is too wonderful for us to understand. Just think, every one of these marvelous creatures was not only made alive, but made to see, hear, smell, taste, and eat just like you and me. More than that, each one was given the power to reproduce, to make baby animals just like itself. You can draw animals on paper. You can make animals of clay or plasticine, but you can't make one of your animals live. You can't make them walk or run or eat, can you? No, indeed. And just as well, for if you could, what would mother do to them all about the house? And how would she feed so many? No, we cannot make animals that live. We cannot make even a toad or a mosquito, but God can, and God did. In His creative mind, every animal, every insect had its beginning, and at the sound of His voice, they sprang forth from the earth to do His bidding. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beast of the earth after his kind." And it was so. And God made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. God was pleased with His work. It was good, and He was happy. His creatures were happy too and peaceful, yet creation was not complete. Something was missing. The most important thing of all remained to be done, and God had left it till the last.